Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to, should say good evening, actually. Welcome to Cedar Park High School for this afternoon's matchup between the Glen Grizzlies and your Cedar Park Timberwolves. Last time we saw each other, Tuesday night, Cedar Park took care of business against Liberty Hill, winning that one by a final of 7-4. Avery Evans going 2 for 4 with 5 RBIs in that game. And Cedar Park winning their third in a row to improve to 500 in district play, 5-5, which coincidentally is the same record that Glen has in district play. Cedar Park will be looking for their first victory against Glen since a Reagan Hills walk-off a few years ago. Since then, they've had some close ones. They've also had a no-hitter thrown against them. So they'll be looking to end the streak against Glen. And they'll get that done with Madden Singleton in the circle. A bit of a scare in the last game if some of y'all were watching that one. Took a fastball, took a line drive to the head. This is what she claims, but she wears that mask. And she says that maybe she got glove on that one. However, that still probably hurt like crazy. And we are very happy to see that she is A-OK. Oberg came into that game and finished off the Liberty Hill Panthers after giving up a couple runs in that inning. The rest of the defense for Cedar Park Timberwolves, it'll be, let me get the correct one. It'll be Annika Oberg playing catcher, Molly Mitchell at third base, Avery Evans at shortstop, Izzy Robinson at second, Bella Acosta at first, Addison Parton in left field, Soleil Boscia in center, and Evan Garcia, normally playing catcher, designated player last time, be playing right field. The starting lineup for the Glen Grizzlies will be Tasha Tate batting first, followed by Natalie Hoppin batting second, Kiana Chavez batting third. In the cleanup position, it'll be Riley Harris, Peyton Gilmore batting fifth, Dakota Farmer batting sixth, Caitlin Belter be batting seventh, Paige Schuck batting eighth, and Jocelyn Cantu batting ninth. Be Caitlin Truelove playing first base tonight in the flex position. So Tate will step in the box. First pitch from Singleton is upstairs for a ball. Singleton giving up a couple runs in that first inning against Liberty Hill, then just was on just some kind of a groove, only getting up one hit. Well, two hits the rest of the way through as that pitch is in there for a strike for taking that shot to the head. I'm happy to see she's okay as 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike. One-two pitch. Popped up and out of play. There's 1-2 pitch in there for a strike. Strike three is dropped by Oberg, but throwing to first base to complete the out. First strikeout for Madden Singleton. And there's one away for Hoffman. So Hoffman steps in, first pitch. She sees, goes upstairs. Hoffman in the box, ready for the pitch. 1-1 pitch is fouled at the plate. Or should I say 1-0 pitch. Now it's 1-1. Little foul ball underneath the glove. Mitchell, long throw from Evans. I'm going to say not in time. Very close play at the plate, but Hoffman able to beat out the throw from Evans. She's on board with a one-out single. That will bring up Kiana Chavez. Chavez. So that first pitch just outside. It's 1-0. Top of the first inning, 1 away. Runner at first base, that's Hoffman. Was wearing a jacket out there. 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, throw down second base, gets away a little bit from Evans. Hoffman able to swipe second. So runner in scoring position now for the Grizzlies with 1 away. Chavez waiting for a 2-0 pitch. Comes inside, and they're going to say they hit the knob of the bat. I thought maybe it might have hit Chavez, but it's a little bit lucky there. Two-one pitch to Chavez is on the ground. Robinson throws up to Acosta at first in time. And there's 2 away. Hoffman advancing over to third base. And they'll bring up the pitcher, Riley Harris. Only in high school sports, and I guess if you're Shohei Ohtani, do you actually see a pitcher batting cleanup? That's usually when you get past that level. Except for in college a little bit. Usually they kind of try to specialize you. Pitch to Harris is in the air to right field. Garcia reaching over, still going back. It's overhead to the wall. Hoffman scores easily. Garcia picks it up. And it's an RBI double for Harris. So we'll get a courtesy runner in for Riley Harris. That'll be Crosby. Peyton Gilmore will step in now. I said in the last broadcast, if this is your first softball broadcast, I also explained how did you find us. And secondly, the big explainer, in softball, you can give a courtesy runner run for the catcher or for the pitcher if they ever get on base. As pitch to Gilmore misses outside. One 0 pitch. That one catches the outside corner. It's 1-1. So 2 away. Crosby over at second base. Glenn leading the Timberwolves 1-0. Pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one. Popped up. Singleton underneath it. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Glenn gets 1 on the Riley Harris double. And after 1 half inning, our score is Glenn 1, Cedar Park coming up. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media with her game changer. So now we actually have averages, we got RBIs that we can give throughout the game. So thank you very much to Jennifer Singleton. And the defense for the Grizzlies will be Chavez in left field, Tate in center field, Hoffman in right, Gilmore at third base, Shuck at shortstop, Cantu at second, True Love at first as Harris's pitch misses outside to Mitchell. Farmer at catcher and Riley Harris in the circle. Mitchell waiting for a 1-0 pitch. Shows bunt, pops the bunt up, but lands harmlessly in foul territory. We'll do it again at 1-1. That's 1-1 pitch misses low. Mitchell also with 13 RBIs on the year, 18 runs scored, and 2 walks. 2-1 pitch. That one catches the outside corner. It's 2-2 on Mitchell. Mitchell also had the hit against Harris that broke up her hitless streak against Cedar Park. Also drove in a run. 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. First out of the inning, first strikeout for Harris. That will bring up Evan Garcia. Getting a start in right field today. Was designated player last time against Liberty Hill. Came in to play second base.
Number 3, your right fielder, Evan Garcia.
And today gets the start out in right field. Pitch to Garcia. Shows bunt. Gets the bunt down right in front of home plate. They're going to call foul on that one. Garcia batting .321 on the season. I won't say 321 on the season. 321. With 12 RBIs, 12 runs scored. 0-1 pitch. With lead called there by the umpire, but it catches the corner. It's 0-2. Garcia calls time. Time granted. .02 pitch. Outside. Garcia does not chase. It's 1-2. Bottom of the first inning. No one on, 1 out. Learn the scoreboard goes all the way up to 12 innings, or 19 innings. Hopefully we don't last that long. 1-2 pitch. On the ground, first baseman has it, flips over to the second baseman covering. And there's 2 away. As the ball may have hit Garcia on the leg. Actually, they're going to say that was a foul ball. It's a hitter while she was still in the box. Garcia came up limping just a little bit there. It's a pound head from Romero. And she will continue her at-bat. The 1-2 rolls in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. As that one's on the outside corner, Garcia cannot believe it. Stares open mouth at the umpire. She's rung up. Second out of the inning. I'll bring up Avery Evans. Evans batting .345 on the season with 15 RBIs, leading the team in RBIs, 12 run scores, 6 walks, and a 5 RBI performance against Liberty Hill, including an inside the park home run and a 3 RBI triple. Pitch to Evans. This is upstairs and outside. Evans waiting for a 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Slowly hit on the ground. Slow roller. Throw to first base will be not in time, and he gets away from the first baseman. Evans is going to make way over to second base. And they can't roll that anything else other than just a straight up base hit.
Number 14, your pitcher, Madden Singleton.
So a base hit by Avery Evans plus a error on the third baseman will bring up Madden Singleton. See if I can get her side's batting .311 on the season, with a chance to help herself out here and tie this one up. As first pitch misses outside. One 0 pitch to Singleton. Catches the corner. 1-1. One pitch to Singleton. Now misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Evans over at second. There's 2 away here. Glenn leading 1-0 as Madden swings to that pitch. So 2-2, runner at second base with 2 outs. Deuce is wild. As Madden chases the pitch outside. Third strikeout of the inning for Riley Harris. Third out of the inning. Cedar Park will leave 1 stranded. So after a complete inning, our score, Glen 1, Cedar Park nothing. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Top of the second inning now here at Cedar Park High School. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Grizzlies. Be Farmer, Belter, and Shuck. Pitch from Singleton. Tries to float that changeup in there. As pitch in there for a strike. One pitch, misses upstairs. To Farmer, it's 2-1. Singleton really likes to work fast out there. 2-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Just caught a piece of that one, stays alive. Two pitch. Upstairs and outside, full count. Payoff pitch. On the ground to Mitchell. Up with it. Throw it to first in time. For the first out of the inning. That will bring up the designated player tonight, Belter. Belter wearing a different jersey, it looks like. Either that or was Farmer who's wearing a different jersey. As Shuck in the on-deck circle. So wearing the navy blue jersey. Pitch to Belter. Swung on and missed. Oh, 1 pitch to Belter. That one misses outside. It's 1-1. Top of the second inning. No one on. 1 out. Glenn leading 1-0. As that one's on the ground, Evans has it. Long throw to first, and that will be not in time again. The second inning in a row. A 1-out infield single deep in the hole to Evans. And for the second time in a row, was a rather close play over at first base. So Paige Shuck will step in now. First pitch is in there for a strike. A 1 pitch, popped up and out of play. The ball's 2 strikes. That one did land in the stands. Oh, 2 pitch to Shuck. Just catches a piece of it. Count remains 0-2. 1 away, runner at first base, that's Belter. The 0-2. Tries to flow one in there, and it dies just short of the plate. 1-2 now. Shuck fouls that one back. One-two pitch. Just misses on the outside corner. Might be able to hear Mitchell yell good pitch to Singleton. As Shuck calls time granted. Belter over at first base with 1 away. Here in the top of the second, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got it with the changeup. Second strikeout for Singleton, second out of the inning, and that will bring up Cantu.
Number 8, Jocelyn Cantu.
Who is now wearing the orange jersey. All right. We've all had jersey mix-ups. This pitch misses low. I once went to a college hockey game, and the other team was wearing different socks than everyone else. Just one player, 1-0 pitch, is swung on to miss for a strike. It was a time in a Cavaliers player got up and get ready to take the court and forgot to put his jersey on completely as that one swung on and missed. So, I'm trying to say is no big deal. 1-2 count. Here comes. And that one is not in there for strike three, as Singleton thought for sure she had that strike. As Cantu also was out of the box as well. Everyone was starting moving. Sometimes I think if you move too early, the umpire will say, no, I'm the one that calls strike three. 2-2 pitch is popped up and out of play. I've seen many times where batters will take a run down to first base when they think it's strike three on a close pitch, and the umpire will then just ring them up. So Cantu waiting for a 2-2 pitch. And that one catches the outside corner for strike three. Third strikeout for Singleton. Third out of the inning. After 1.5 are scored, the Glen Grizzlies 1, Cedar Park Timberwolves nothing. You're listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Bottom of the second inning here at Cedar Park High School. Trailing the Grizzlies 1-0. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Timberwolves will be Pardon, Robinson, and Acosta.
Leading off in the second inning, number 5, Addison Parton.
Addison Parton leading a team in average with 386. Had one base hit against Liberty Hill and came around to score a run. (11 RBIs on the season, 16 runs scored, only 3 walks. 0-1 pitch. On the ground, slow roller, third baseman up with it, makes the play over to first in time for the first out of the inning. That was Gilmore to True Love. And that will bring up Izzy Robinson. 300 hitter on the season, 60 at-bats, and 62 plate appearances. With 13 RBIs, 9 runs, 1 walk. Robinson waiting for the first pitch. One misses low. What are you looking for? 300. 300. Because that's what it says here. So. 1-0 pitch to Robinson. Is cut on and missed. 1-1 pitch to Robinson. On the ground, over the glove of the third baseman Gilmore into left field. Robinson will make way over to first base with a base hit. Timberwolves with the one-out base runner. And that will bring up Bella Acosta, batting 171 on the season. With 8 RBIs, 4 walks, 2 run scores. Run scored, I should say. Robinson over at first base. Pitch to Acosta is upstairs. One 0 pitch. Misses upstairs again. Good take there by Acosta. It's 2-0. Bottom of the second inning. Glenn leading Cedar Park 1-0. Robinson over at first base with 1 away. Acosta at the plate. 2-0 pitch. That one rolls in there as Acosta hasn't taken the bat off her shoulder for 3 consecutive pitches. Soleil Boscia on deck. Three-0. That one catches the outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Three-one pitch. That one catches the outside corner. As Harris, who was down 3-0, has worked the count full. Payoff pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. First free pass given up by either team. Robinson advances over to second base. So 2 on with 1 out for Soleil Boscia. According to Game Changer, he's batting .312 on the season. With 6 RBIs on the season, 8 runs scored, 5 walks, as we will get Taylor Alexander to run in for Acosta.
Coming up, number 13, Soleil Boscia, center field.
As Soleil Boscia will step in now. So Robinson at second, Alexander at first for Boscia at the plate. Pitch to Soleil is in there for a strike. Well, one of my favorite things about doing this broadcast is you get to say a lot of fun names, see a lot of fun names, and Soleil Boscia is like pretty close to the top. That's a fun one to say. A 1 pitch shows bunt and bunts it foul. O2 pitch to Boscia. Popped up and out of play. We're going to do it again. 1 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Robinson at second, Alexander at first. O2 pitch. In the air to right, but foul. Boscia back in the box waiting for an 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Takes it upstairs. One, two. Upstairs gets away from Farmer, and everyone's going to advance. So 2 runners now in scoring position as Robinson moves over to second base. Third base. Alexander moves over to second. Two-two pitch. Misses inside, gets away from Farmer as Robinson may have hesitated ever so slightly, but Farmer got to that one really fast, and she will stay put. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Cantu gets underneath it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Annika Oberg will step in now.
Number 9, Annika Oberg, catcher. I'm sorry. Correction, number 5, Annika Oberg.
Oberg batting .207 on the season. 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 1 walk. Should load a base hit right here. Pitch to Oberg. Misses outside. Robinson at third base. Alexander at second. The 1-0. Swung on a pitch inside, 1-1. Yes. Oberg gets time called. Ready, holds the bat high, open stance. 1-1 pitch. That one misses upstairs outside, 2-1. Harris wipes her hands off. Comes the 2-1. Rolled in there. 3 balls, 1 strike to Oberg. Molly Mitchell on deck. Three-one pitch to Oberg. Swung on and missed, and the count moves full. Third consecutive batter against Harris to face a full count. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Harris, third out of the inning. Cedar Park gets 2-1 on a walk and a base hit, and they're going to leave 2 stranded after 2 complete our score. Glen 1, Cedar Park 0. You're listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Top of the third inning here at Cedar Park High School. Grizzlies in front of the Timberwolves 1-0. It'll be the top of the order due up for the Grizzlies. It'll be Tate, Hoffman, and Chavez. Tate 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. No, it's Tate.
Correction. Number 4, Tasia Tate.
This pitch to Tate is in there for a strike. In the air to left field, Parton racing over, but foul. 1-2. So True Love is the flex player.
See, I don't have that.
Yeah, I've read the line there. So it's a 1-2 count to Tate. As that one just misses. As 2-2 pitch misses outside, full count now to Tate. The payoff pitch. In there for strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Singleton. First out of the inning as Tate thought maybe it was ball 4. Start heading down to first base. And that will bring up Hoffman, who beat out an infield single on a hard throw by Avery Evans, then came around to score on the Harris double. Pitch to Hoffman. Slow roller in front of the plate. That one's going to be an easy base hit. As no one was expecting that one. Hoffman 2 for 2 tonight with a couple infield singles. That will bring up Chavez, who grounded out on a 4-3 putout. So grounded out to second. She's 0 for 1 today. So Hoffman at first base as the pitch is in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Oh, 2 pitch. Misses outside throw on second base, and they're going to almost have Hoffman caught in a pickle. It's a strong throw there by Oberg. Made Hoffman think twice. One, 2 pitch. Misses upstairs. Two pitch. In the air to left field. Parton racing in, makes the catch. Had to cover a lot of real estate for that one. But tracks it down for the second out of the inning, and that will bring up the pitcher, Riley Harris. Had a double in her last at-bat, an RBI double.
Number 16, Riley Harris.
They brought home Hoffman, who's at first base currently. Pitch to Harris is in the air to right field. Garcia backing up, still backing up, makes the catch. This time not going over ahead for the final out of the inning. Grizzlies get one infield single, but they do not score. After 2.5, our score, Glen 1, Cedar Park nothing. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Bottom of the third inning here at Cedar Park High School. Timberwolves trailing the Grizzlies 1-0. Back to the top of the order. For the Timberwolves, it'll be Molly Mitchell, Evan Garcia, and Avery Evans. Mitchell reaching once against Liberty Hill on a error. That's one thing Mitchell does best, though. She gets on base. With her speed, she can be dangerous on the base pad. And hey, we got the walk-up music working.
Number 1, Molly Mitchell.
So my question I always like to ask people, it's an interesting question because no one ever thinks of it. What would your walk-up song be in the baseball or softball setting? As Mitchell looks at a pitch in there for a strike, showing bunt, pulling the bunt back. There's a few I would pick. Maybe something from like Selena, like some Tejano. That'd be kind of fun. My dad says that he would go with Hair of the Dog by Nazareth, which is an old song, but my dad's an old man, so it works out. 0-1 pitch on the ground. Slow roller over to Canto, but it throws over to first in time. Had to get rid of it quickly to get the speeding Mitchell, and there's one away. And that will bring up Evan Garcia, who struck out looking her last time up and stood open mouth at the umpire. Garcia pulls the bat back, takes one outside. My dad, by the way, heard my comment and told me it was very funny. I am glad you appreciate my humor, Dad. 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Bottom of the third inning, no one on, one out. Grizzlies in front of the Timberwolves 1-0. Garcia at the plate. Facing a 1-1 pitch, here it comes. She swung on a miss. Pitch is a little bit low. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Avery Evans on deck. As we see Kea Overg warming up in the bullpen. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Throw back over to first to complete the out. 5th strikeout for Riley Harris. There's 2 away now. And that will bring up Avery Evans at a base hit in her last at bat and reached second on an error by the third baseman Gilmore. Pitch to Evans. And she swung for the fences on that one, but came up empty. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, but foul. Up the third base line. It's 1-1. By the way, what would my walk-up song be? It would be Copacabana by Barry Manilow. What else would it be? Actually, fun fact, Round Rock Express player in his inaugural season did use that song as his walk-up song. So, thank you, Maldonado. Thank you. 0-2 pitch to Evans. As she swung and missed at that one. Throw down to first base to complete the out. 6 strikeout for Avery Evans. Sorry, not for Avery, it's for Riley Harris. It's a 1-2-3 third inning. After 3 completers score, Grizzlies 1, Timberwolves nothing. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Grizzlies leading 1-0 over the Cedar Park Timberwolves. It'll be Peyton Gilmore, Dakota Farmer, and Caitlin Belter. Pitch to Gilmore. Misses outside. Gilmore popped up to Evans in her previous plate appearance. One 0 pitch is fouled at the first baseline. I want to turn the light on eventually. Doesn't affect the broadcast because the window's not closed. That's good. 1-1 pitch. Misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. No one on, no one out here in the top of the 4th inning. Glenn leading 1-0. 1-0 pitch. On the ground, Singleton has it. Throws over to Acosta at first in time. Madden flashing the leather once again. And there's one away for Dakota Farmer, who grounded out to Molly Mitchell at third in her previous plate appearance. 0 for 1. Pitch to Farmer is cut on and miss. Oh, 1 pitch is floated just outside. Singleton trying to get that change up working. The 1-1 misses outside. Holberg quickly throws back over to first. And the 2-1 pitch is foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No one on, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Glenn getting their only run on a Riley Harris double. 2-2 pitch is rolled in there. Full count now to Farmer. 4 hits so far for the Grizzlies. They've had a base runner in every inning. The 3-2 pitch is hit in the air, center field. Coming in is Garcia, still racing in, and it goes over her glove and past her as Farmer's going to make a play over to third base, and she's in there. Not sure what to rule this one. When I have to rule this one, an error. So for the 3rd inning, 4th inning in a row, scratch that. The Grizzlies have a base runner with 1 out. As Belter tries to hold up her swing, she can't. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, shows bunt, pulls the bunt back, and that's in there for a strike. So Farmer on second base after the error. Belter at the plate with 1 away. Oh, 2 pitch. It's Mitchell, most vocal out there on the base paths. Can't believe it. Here comes the 1-2. Popped up. Coming over is Evans. Makes the catch. Trips over the bag. But hangs on to it. So 2 away now for Shuck, who struck out swinging her last plate appearance. And correction, I think they're not wearing different jerseys. I think they're all wearing jackets. Which, to be fair, it is kind of windy out there. I'm wearing a jacket and I'm in the booth. Yeah, it's a little cool. 63 degrees. Pitch to Shuck is low. 2 away. Belter over at third base. One 0 pitch is in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch in the air to left field. Coming in is Parton. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Glenn gets 1 on the error, but they're going to leave 1 stranded. So after 3.5, our score, Glenn 1, Cedar Park nothing. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Top of the 4th inning here at Cedar Park High School. Grizzlies in front of the Timberwolves 1-0. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Timberwolves to be Madden Singleton, Addison Parton, and Izzy Robinson. Singleton struck out, swinging her last time up. Singleton's last base hit coming as a triple, an RBI triple.
Number 14, Madden Singleton.
Against Rouse. Madden Singleton looks like she has a bit of a fan club out there in the bleachers. Pitch to Singleton is swung on and missed, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. In the air to right field, but foul. Trying to go the other way with it, and I like the play. Singleton now behind 0-2. No one on, no one out. Grizzlies in front, 1-0. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouls it back. Oh, 2 pitch. Cut on and miss. Strike three, 7th strikeout for Riley Harris, 3rd strikeout in a row. And that will bring up Addison Parton. Grounded out to 3rd her last time up, 0 for 1.
Addison Parton.
Pitch to Parton, rolled in there. The 1-0 pitch, that one rolled in there as well. The 2-0. That one catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. And 1 on, 1 out. Parton at the plate, and Grizzlies in front, 1-0. Two-one pitch, way inside to Parton. Good hitters count here for a good hitter. See if she gets the green light at this one. 3-1 pitch. She does and comes up empty. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Second walk allowed for Harris. That will bring up Izzy Robinson, who had an infield single her last plate appearance. 1 for 1.
Number 10, Izzy Robinson.
So Robinson swings and fouls the first pitch back. We're sitting right next to the baseball field, and there's some craziness going on over there. As they have started yelling when the game started, they have not stopped. Love to hear it, though. 0-1 pitch to Robinson. That one catches the outside corner. Robinson quickly down 0-2. One away with Parton over at first base. Bella Acosta on deck. Oh, 2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Throw back go to first base will be not in time. 8th strikeout for Harris. And that'll bring up Bella Acosta with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Number 16, Bella Acosta.
Pitch to Acosta. This is outside. One 0 pitch to Acosta. In there for a strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Acosta waiting for a 1-1 pitch. Parton over at first base, 2 away. Harris taking her time. 1-1. That one catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Pitch misses low. The 2-2 pitch misses outside. Full count to Acosta. She walked last time. Payoff pitch. Acosta fouls up the third baseline. We're going to do it again. Acosta waiting for the payoff pitch. Here it comes. On the ground, but fouled once again. Acosta staying alive. Once again, here comes the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Acosta down 0-2, works a walk. And Parton advances over to second base as Acosta's walked for the second time tonight. Soli Bosha will step up to bat now. She popped out. The second baseman Cantu in her last plate appearance. As we'll get Taylor Alexander once again to courtesy run for Bella Acosta.
Number 11, Taylor Alexander. Now up, number 13, Soleil Bosha.
Bosha looking to tie things up with Parton over at second base, Alexander at first. Had a good at-bat last time, worked a full count before popping out to second. Pitch to Bosha is fouled. Up to the screen, it's 0-1. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bosha waiting for a 0-1 pitch. Rolls in there. Pitch gets away. Throw it at third base. Will be not in time. As Parton moves over to third base, Alexander moves over to second base. And for the second time tonight, Bosha has a chance of 2 runners in scoring position. One pitch. On the ground, Cantu has its offer glove. Bosha will be safe at first base. Parton scores. Not really sure what to roll that one, but I will roll this. It's a tie game. You roll that one in the air? E4?
Number 5.
You roll that E4?
Danica
You want to roll that E4 or did it hit?
Oh,
Looked like it went off her glove, so. Annika Oberg will step in. She struck out her last time up. Old Bosha and E4. Cedar Park will take runs any way they can get them. Pitch to Oberg. It's cut on and missed. Cedar Park with 2 walks in the inning. And error generating a run. A 1 pitch to Oberg misses upstairs. One pitch. In the air to left field, but foul. It's going to actually land off of the Timberwolves dugout. Oberg waiting for a 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 9th strikeout for Harris. Final out of the inning. However, Cedar Park get 1 on the air, and we're all tied up at 1 after 4 complete. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. What did I say about Manilow, people? What did I say? Top of the 5th inning here at Cedar Park High School. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. 9-1-2 due up for the Grizzlies be Cantu, Tate, and Hoffman. Cantu back in the 2nd inning. Struck out.
Jocelyn Cantu.
That's Oberg doing something back there. I'm not sure what. Pitch to Cantu is fouled back. 0-1 pitch to Cantu is in there for a strike. Top of the 5th inning. All tied up at 1. Grizzlies and Timberwolves. 0-2 pitch misses just outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch in the air to right field, and that's going to get on down for a base hit. And Garcia cuts that one off in foul territory. And Cantu checks in with a leadoff single. First time tonight either team has had the leadoff runner on. That'll bring up Tate, struck out twice. Misses outside, throw her to second base, and she is out at second base. What a throw by Oberg, and what a tag by Evans as Oberg dropped it. It's Robinson, correction. But Cantu caught stealing for the first out of the inning. I don't remember. Tate waiting for a pitch. It takes in there for a strike, and all this confusion of throw over to second base and all that, we have forgotten the count, and the umpire informs us. 1-1. That one fouled at home plate. And it's now 1-2. So 1-2 pitch misses a. It's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. As checks her swing, no signal. I'm going to say that's a ball. So we'll keep it going at 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground, Evans off her glove and into center field. A tough play reaching over to her left. It's my right, her left. And that will bring up Hoffman, who's 2 for 2 tonight with a couple infield singles. Pitch to Hoffman. And there for a strike.
Number 38, Kiana Chavez.
Not. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-1.
Number 11, Natalie Hoffman.
It's tricky. It's tricky. One. Oberg up with it. Can't make the play with a first base. And for the third at bat, Hoffman with an infield single. Tate advances over to second base, and there's 2 on with 1 out for Chavez. 0 for 2 tonight.
Now we have 38, Kiana Chavez.
Pitch to Chavez, bunts it. Singleton has it. Throw it to first is off the glove of Robinson. And now the bases are loaded. Not sure what's ruled that one. But the bases now are full. Grizzlies for Riley Harris. As the only RBI for either team. Let's have a conversation with Singleton in the circle.
Number 16, Riley Harris.
So you can hear the crowd chanting, Madden, Madden. Big moment in the ball game right now. Harris 1 for 2 with the flyouts right and a RBI double. Double scoring Hoffman, who is currently at second base. Pitch to Harris, in there for a strike. Tate at third base, Hoffman at second, Chavez at first. A 1 pitch, floats it upstairs.
Just temporarily, I wasn't doing too well.
1-1 pitch, in the air to right, but foul. It's 1-2. One-two pitch in the air to center field. Boscia racing over, makes the catch on the run. Tagging at third base is Tate. She scores. Hoffman advances over to third base, and it's 2-1 now, Glenn.
Number 6, Peyton Gilmore.
Peyton Gilmore will step in now. Gilmore 0 for 2. Pitch to Gilmore is in the air to right field. Garcia coming over, but lands in foul territory. Hoffman over at third base. Chavez remaining at first. Oh, 1 pitch to Gilmore is missed outside for a ball. As Chavez advances on over to third base. Fielder's indifference. So runners at second and third with 2 away. The 1-1 pitch. This is upstairs. Gets away from Oberg. Flip over the home plate. And it's going to get away from Singleton. Another run's going to score. Hoffman scores. Chavez scores. And it's now 4-1 Grizzlies. The bases are now empty for Peyton Gilmore. Mm-hmm. So 4-1 now, Grizzlies. The pitch is in the air to right field, but foul. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Tag is applied. That is the 5th strikeout for Madden Singleton. Grizzlies add 3 on the board on a sacrifice fly and a pass ball. And after 4.5, our score, Grizzlies 4, Cedar Park 1. Listing of Cedar Park softball on the Vype Media Network. Bottom of the fifth inning here at Cedar Park High School. Timberwolves trailing the Grizzlies now 4-1. After the Grizzlies scored 3 runs in the top half of the inning. Cedar Park will lead off with 1, 2, and 3. Molly Mitchell, Evan Garcia, and Avery Evans. Mitchell has not reached tonight. She is 0 for 2.
Leading off, number 1, Molly Mitchell.
Timberwolves would love to get Mitchell on. And any base runner, good base runner right now for Cedar Park, trailing by 3 in the fifth inning. As pitched, Mitchell is in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is fouled right at home plate. It's 0-2. Music's actually so loud over at the baseball stadium that people actually were starting to clap along to the music. Mitchell back in the box, waiting for an 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Up with it. Throw over to first will be not in time. As True Love would have to make a spectacular play at first base to get the speedy Mitchell. I'm going to roll that one a base hit. So Mitchell on for the first time tonight for Evan Garcia, who is 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. So 1 on with no one out. Mitchell at first base. Garcia shows bunt, pulls the bunt down, but foul. Garcia waiting for an 0-1 pitch. Shows bunt, pulls the bunt back, takes one inside. Mitchell going to make her way on over to second base. As Farmer had committed throwing back over to first, and Mitchell had committed to making her way on over to second base. So Mitchell still second. So runner in scoring position with no one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Pitch to Garcia is upstairs. Good eye. 1-2. Molly Mitchell at second base with no one out. Timberwolves trailing 4-1 to the Glen Grizzlies. Garcia waiting for 1-2 pitch from Riley Harris. Here it comes. Pops it foul, now to play. As Garcia stays alive. Avery Evans on deck. One-two pitch to Garcia. In there for strike 3. Second time, third time tonight, Garcia struck out. 10th strikeout overall for Riley Harris, and there's one away for Avery Evans. 1 for 2 with a base hit and a strikeout.
Number 15, Avery Evans.
Pitch to Evans. In the air to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Mitchell will score easily. Evans on her way to second base with a 1-out RBI double. Just what the doctor ordered for the Timberwolves. They've cut this lead in half. Now the tying run comes to the plate, and that's Madden Singleton, 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. And for Evans, that was her team-leading 16th RBI. As Madden swings at the first pitch, but hits it foul. So Evans at second base, Singleton at the plate with one away. A 1 pitch. That one catches the outside corner. Singleton waiting for an 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, throw to third base. I think maybe she thought that one had gotten away. As Evans is out, maybe getting confused with the number of outs, so Evans caught stealing. Singleton, the 11th strikeout victim for Riley Harris after 5 complete. Glenn 4, Cedar Park 2. Listening to Cedar Park Softball. Inning here at Cedar Park High School. Timberwolves trailing the Grizzlies 4-2. Timberwolves, though, cutting into their lead. The Grizzlies lead, I should say. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Grizzlies. Gilmore, Farmer, and Belter. Gilmore 0 for 2 tonight. A pop up and a ground out.
Number 13, Dakota Farmer.
As the pitch misses outside. It's a correction. That's actually Farmer up to bat. As she hits one up the middle for a base hit. So Glenn with the leadoff runner on.
Number 9, Caitlin Belter.
And that'll bring up Caitlin Belter. Runner at first base, no one out. Belter shows bunt, pulls the bunt back, takes one for a strike. The 0-1 pitch shows bunt. Misses outside. No throw down to second base as Farmer will stay put. Comes the 1-1. Cut on and miss. Strike two. One-two pitch is fouled home plate and actually hits the umpire's mask. That's why he wears one. Comes the 1-2. Upstairs gets away from Oberg. This Farmer will advance on over to second base. The 2-2 pitch is cut on and missed. Strike three. Sixth strikeout for Madden Singleton. First out of the inning. And that'll bring up Shuck, who is over 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. As Shuck fouls that one away. Our next game will be next week at Eastview. And that will be on Vype Media. It's the 9th. That's Friday. As Shuck bunts this one. Singleton with it. Throws over to Robertson covering first base in time for the second out of the inning. Farmer advances on over to third base. So I have to issue a little bit of a correction here on the infield as Alexander is now playing first base in place of Acosta, as Cantu will step in now. She's over 2. Actually, no, she's 1 for 2. Was caught stealing back in the 5th inning, as it's now 1-1. Only a few games left on the schedule for us here on Vype Media. 1-1 pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. We have Eastview, and then we have Leander, our last home game on the schedule. And then we go to Georgetown. 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike to Cantu. Farmer over at third base after a leadoff single. Belcher strikes out. Shuck grounded out. 2-2 pitch is popped up. Robinson coming in, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Glenn gets 1 base runner on the Farmer single, but they do not score after 5.5. Our score, Glenn 4, Cedar Park 2. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Now, enjoy the town's
Number 7, Addison Parton.
Pitch to Parton is cut on and miss. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cedar Park having at least 6 outs to work with. Try and tie this one up, or at least take the lead, or at least tie this one up. They want to take the lead. Parton waiting for a 1-1 pitch from Riley Harris. That one's inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch. This is upstairs and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Parton. Let's see if she gets a green light right here. Three-one pitch. Misses low, ball 4. Second inning in a row, Cedar Park has leadoff runner on. That'll bring up Izzy Robinson, 1 for 2 with a base hit and a strikeout.
Number 10.
That was the 3rd walk given up for Riley Harris. Pitch to Robinson, shows bunt, and gets the bunt down. Harris up with it. Throw over to first base will be in time. As Parton advances on over to second base. As actually we'll have Taylor Alexander come in, batting for Bella Acosta.
Number 11, Taylor Alexander.
So Parton over at second base. Alexander at the plate. Pitch misses low. Alexander batting 143 on the season. A 1-0 pitch. On the ground. Second shortstop. That throw over to first base will be in time. Just by a step. And that'll bring up Soleil Boscia.
Number 13, Soleil Boscia.
So Parton over at third base with 2 away. Trailing by 2. Pitch to Boscia is fouled back to the screen. It's 0-1. Boscia waiting for an 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. She cut on and missed. Boscia waiting for an 0-2 pitch. Parton over at third base. Here it comes. Pitch is in there for strike 3. That's the 12th strikeout for Riley Harris. Cedar Park will leave 1 stranded. We'll go to the top of the 7th inning. Our score, Glen 4, Cedar Park 2. This is Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Top of the 7th inning here at Cedar Park High School. Glenn leading the Timberwolves by a score of 4-2. The top of the order due up for the Grizzlies be Tate, Hoffman, and Chavez. Tate with a base hit back in the 5th inning, coming around to score. He was 1 for 3 with a couple strikeouts.
Leading off, number 4, Tasia Tate.
As pitch to Tate misses outside. 1-0 pitch on the ground. Evans up with it as it bobbles in her hands on the transfer. And Tate will reach. And ruled that one an error. And now bring up Hoffman, who's 3 for 3 tonight with 3 singles. Gotta do it. Pitch to Hoffman is on the ground. Robinson up with it. Flips over to Alexander at first in time. For the first out of the inning, for the first time tonight, Hoffman being retired. Tate on over to second base. And that will bring up Chavez. Chavez reached, came around to score back in the 5th inning. I'll be honest with you, I did not write down how she reached. As pitch to Chavez, misses upstairs.
Number 38, Keon Chavez.
Chavez grounds one up the middle and through for a base hit. Tate had to hold. No, it's Chavez. It's Hoffman and Chavez. All right. So Tate having to hold up on that one.
Number 16, Riley Harris.
And that'll bring up Riley Harris. He has 2 RBIs tonight, one the RBI double and a sacrifice fly. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch to Harris, who shows bunt, pulls bunt back, throw it over to second base. Will be not in time as Tate comes home to score. Pitch to Harris is popped up and foul just over the glove of Alexander. So Chavez over at second base. It's now 5-2 Glenn. As 1-1 pitch hit in the air to right field, Garcia racing over, makes the catch on the run, almost has to go over her head for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Gilmore. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Pitch to Gilmore is fouled at the first baseline, out of play. 2 ways, Chavez at second base. Glenn in front by 3, 5-2 over the Timberwolves. Pitch to Gilmore is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. That one catches the outside corner. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch is flowing upstairs. Throw back over to third base. It gets away from Molly Mitchell. Chavez coming home, and she will score. It's now 6-2, Glenn over the Timberwolves. So 2-2 count now for Gilmore. Base is empty. 2-2 pitch is on the ground. Singleton has it. Flips over to first in time for the final out of the inning. Glenn add 2. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Our score, Glenn 6, Cedar Park 2. Listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Last chance for the Timberwolves. It'll be Ridgely Hernandez to lead things off. Did have an at-bat against Liberty Hill, and she grounded out.
That's my boy.
Number 4, Ridgely Hernandez.
So Timberwolves trailing by 4 in the bottom of the 7th inning. It all starts with the base runner. Pitch misses low. Cedar Park was trailing to Glenn in Glenn. They did score 3 runs in the top of the 7th inning to make it a 4-1 ball game. Like I said in that game, you have an at-bat, you have a chance. Let's take it one pitch at a time. 1-0 pitch to Hernandez is in there for a strike. One pitch. Inside, ball 2. Two-one pitch to Hernandez is cut on and missed. Strike 2. Hernandez waiting for a 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. On the ground. Tate has it. Flips over to first in time for the first out of the inning.
Cedar Park fans, get your rally gear on and welcome our leadoff.
Molly Mitchell will step in now. 1 for 3 with a base hit. Run score back in the 5th inning. Run scoring on a Evans RBI double. pitch to Mitchell. Misses well outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitchell waiting for a 1-0 pitch. That one misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Cedar Park just needs base runners. Any way they can get them. 2-0 pitch is foul back and screen. 2 balls, 1 strike. No one on, 1 out here in the home half of the 7th inning. Cedar Park trailing by 4. As time called. I think they're pointing to the left field corner, looking for something. Is there something on the field they want to get out of play? I think it's saying she was holding the ball in the dugout. Maybe it's what I'm thinking. No idea. Either way, 2-1 pitch to Mitchell. Misses outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Mitchell waiting for a 3-1 pitch. As she swings and misses through that one. It's now a full count. Payoff pitch to Mitchell. In the air to left field. Backs up Chavez. He makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Mitchell going the other way with it. As Cedar Park are down to their last out. And it'll be Evan Garcia, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Having the hat trick that nobody wants. Pitch to Garcia. On the ground to first and foul. Oh, 1 pitch. That one's in there for a strike, and the Timberwolves are down to their last strike. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside and low. Try to get her to chase. She keeps the bat on her shoulder. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the ground, up the middle. That's off of Harris. It went right to the shortstop, Shuck. And if it wasn't for hitting off of Harris, that would have been a base hit up the middle as she hit that one hard. But it's a 1-2-3 inning, and that will do it for the Timberwolves as they fall on this one 6-2. I'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with a little tiny post game. You're listening to Cedar Park Softball on the Vype Media Network. Cedar Park fell in this one by a final of 6-2 over the Glen Grizzlies. We'll be back on Friday the 9th against Eastview. That game will be at Eastview. Be sure to tune into that one on Vype Media. I'll give you the final stats on this one. As Glen scored 6 runs on 9 hits, leaving 5 stranded. Meanwhile, Cedar Park scoring 2 runs on 4 hits, leaving 5 stranded as well. So once again, that is for Glen, 6 runs on 9 hits, 5 left stranded. Cedar Park, 2 runs on 4 hits, as well as 5 left stranded. Well, that'll do it from us here at Cedar Park High School. I'd like to thank my QA, Daniel, for making sure everything sounding good. Hope you're doing all right, Daniel, doing the single father thing tonight, as you told me over the text chat. I'd like to thank people over here at Cedar Park for letting me broadcast Cedar Park softball. I absolutely love doing it and hope I get to do it more in the future. And I'd like to thank my dad for listening to the game and bantering with me through text message, because it is always a lot of fun. Anyways, I'll catch you guys Friday at Eastview High School. My name is Brian, reminding you to please wash your hands, please wear a mask if you choose to go out, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.